So the point of this is that, you want to transform your results. You know the formula for doing it. You can't figure out why you're not in the mood to make the calls. You can't figure out why your energy is low. Mainly it comes back to messaging. Like, is your messaging, is it value adding? Does it excite you to pick up the phone? Do you have a reason to call that's not about you? Because if we remove real estate from the agenda altogether, just like take the agenda out of it, and you pick up the phone to call people you care about and find out what's going on in their life today, what matters to them, what's stressing them out, what excites them. And then you show up as a resource time and again, connect them with people that can help them, provide value to those people, deepen relationships with those people. You're in flow. So the activities might be the same, but the energy is totally different. So when it comes to like your listeners or your students, it's about finding something that turns your light on. So for me, that I love talking shop. Clearly, like I love this, and I love talking with other entrepreneurs. Like whether it's a massage therapist or a hairdresser, everybody who's 100% commission has the same fears, goals, hopes, and dreams. They just have a different craft. But a lot of them struggle with sales too. So how can we help them achieve their goals in their business and in their life and provide value above and beyond what we get paid to do? And in doing so, we create a snowball effect and you become a magnetic force. And that's like attraction marketing, right? So it may not be that you want to use the tribe approach. For me, that just has always worked. It gets me on the phone. I always have gaps in the directory. I'm always looking for somebody good for such and such. And there's no end in sight for how many people I could call to say, who do you want me to meet that should be in my directory? And so it just works. But for some people, it's like golf, or it's wine tasting, or it's dog lovers or beer people. Like, who are you? We don't have to separate who you are as a human, what gets you excited and what you're passionate about, with who you are as a business professional. We just need to marry the two.
Yep.
So the light's on, the activity gets done, but it gets done with like high energy, enthusiasm. It's fun. It's different. It's like different.
Yep. This is I love the idea of putting the directory together, because in essence, it will increase the amount of contact that you have with the people, because they start reaching out to you. And not only that, they're actually helping you build up your network and, be, connected to other entrepreneurs, and that's going to increase the amount of referrals they receive collectively and the amount of referrals that you're going to receive collectively. So I would challenge anyone that hasn't taken on such a task to not even consider taking on such a task, but should begin that task immediately and start building up that list. And then as somebody like you call up Erin, and then Erin introduces you to the local bakery, and you have that introduction. Take it a step further. Don't just even put them in your directory. Once you go there, you interview them, you create a video, put it up on YouTube, put it up on Facebook, put it up on Instagram, etc. Now you become more valuable to the new person that you just met. And they're going to be telling people, hey, well, did you watch our video on Facebook? Did you watch our video on Instagram, etc.? Which is, in essence, going to give you a lot more exposure too. All right, so you've mentioned the Go Giver, and you've mentioned the Miracle Morning. Minus those two books, because I didn't ask for a book recommendation on those. I am going to ask for a book recommendation right now, but you can't recommend either of those two books, so we can have 3 total for every single person. What's one book you must, like everybody must read besides those 2 books?
Okay, so this is going to be one that not a lot of people have probably read, which is why I'm going to go with this one, so it's not repetitive. But have you read The Answer by John Assaraf?
Absolutely, I've read The Answer by John Assaraf.
I love that book. I love how action oriented it is, because it brings I love the marriage of business and spirituality. I really genuinely believe that if we can master ourselves, we can master anything external. And what I love about the book, The Answer, is that it brings you through like the science of neuroplasticity and how to actually recondition our brain and our belief systems and rewire, reprogram, and all these other things. And then takes you step by step how that applies to being a successful business owner and a goal achiever. And I just think it's really fun. And I love all books like that bring together business and spirituality. All of Michael Singer's work is amazing. You said 3. I'm gonna stop there.
No, yeah. So look, the answer, I'm glad I asked that question because it's a book I haven't heard referenced in many years. And I am a big fan of John Assaraf. And I think this book is definitely a game changer book because, yeah, it does, bridge your inner you with your outer experience in business and life and everything else. So yeah, that is a must read book for every single person.